All right, guys, very important. Today, I want to explain to you how does the binary bonus work and why it is very important for you to understand this bonus, right? So binary basically means that you are going to build your business using two legs. All right. Now, let's say you get your first customer that says, "Hi, Ashla, I'm interested in the business. I want to activate my Quantarbi arbitrage AI trading account. I want to trade with 40,000 example." So it doesn't matter where you put your customer. If, let's say, when you refer your new customers in the business, there is nothing on the left, there is nothing on the right. There are no points on the left, there are no points on the right. It doesn't matter where you start placing your new customers. So the 40,000 Rand customer, let's say that we are placing them here, they activate for a trading package of 40,000, okay? And then what do you get from this transaction, all right? From this transaction, you are going to get a once-off referral bonus, all right? A referral bonus of 4,000 Rand because you're going to get 10% of the package that your client is activating, all right? And then tomorrow you continue advertising and showing the different customers the opportunity. You have a client that says, "I want to activate a trading package for 100,000 Rand." And then that customer, basically, let's say we put them here, all right? So we are going to put the 100,000 customer on the side that does not have any points, and the side that did not have the points was this, we'll say the left-hand side, right? So this is your left leg and this is your right leg, all right? So the side that we did not have points when we activated our second client was the left leg, all right? And therefore, you then activated the second client on the left, placing that 100 clients account on the left-hand side of your business, all right? Now, for this 100,000 client, ladies and gentlemen, what do you receive? You receive also a once-off referral bonus of 10% of 100,000, which is 10,000 Rand, all right, from this client, okay? Once off. But now, because you are meeting the binary requirements where you have points on the left and you have points on the right, you are therefore supposed to now earn a binary bonus. So let's say the week ends and it's a Friday, everybody's earning their binary bonuses, and the company is calculating how much points you actually accumulated on your weakest side. Your weakest side, basically, guys, will be the right-hand side, okay? So this is the weakest side, all right? They are going to give you an additional 10% of the points on the weaker side, which is an additional 4,000, all right? So they give you plus 4,000, which is your binary bonus for the week. So for all these transactions, if you can count, you have basically made 18,000, all right? The 10,000 referral from this 100K client, and then the 4,000 referral from this 10K client. And because you've met the binary conditions where you've got points on the left and points on the right, you then received an additional 10% of the points on the weaker side, which is the 4,000, which is the 40,000, pardon, and you received an additional 4,000 Rand, making your whole entire transaction 18,000, okay? Now, it's a new week, okay? And you and your team and the people that you have brought in the business are continuing to advertise the opportunity, and a lot of customers want to come in. They want to use the products and services of Quantarbi. They want to also activate their own trading packages, okay? Now, this 100K customer, let's say, okay, this one is not working. Let's say this 100K customer, okay, brings in his own two clients, okay? He brings in a client of 50,000. He brings in another client this side of 50,000, all right? Now you are going to gain for the sales volume that has been brought in by your client, because ultimately this is your team, all right? Now, because already for the 40,000 Rand client, you've been paid a binary, this now will make it your weaker leg, all right? And then once the binary is paid, it means that those points, they go away, all right? They refresh, all right? And on the side where you were paid the 10% binary for the new week, you are now down to 0 new points, fresh new points for the week. All right. Now, what happens now is that you've got new customers. Your team is recruiting, you are also recruiting. This 40K client, let's say, also brings in, his own 2 customers. All right. One activates for 10,000. The other one, let's say, activates for 5,000. Okay. You also bring in another customer of your own, which when you place automatically, they will fall under this other, the last person that is on the tree. When you place your new customer, they fall under that person. And let's say you have activated a package of 30,000. All right. So for the new week, let us count the new points. All right. Now, when we are looking at this 50 and 50, all right, it makes it 100. Okay. I just also want to make sure that you guys understand another way of, understanding a binary. Because previously, I'll use this different color here. Because previously, you had 40,000 here, okay? And this side, you had 100,000, and they paid you the binary on the 40,000. I want you at the back of your mind, from this 100K minus 40,000, okay? Because for the binary to pay, points must pay. This 40,000 must pay with the 40,000 in this 100K, all right? So for the new week, after the payment was made, the binary payment was made, you were on 0 on the side, but then for the new week on the side, you were on 60,000, okay? So this 100K customer, what did they do? They brought in 2 new clients, the one for 50,000 and another one for 50,000, okay? So that should bring this new total points on the side to 160,000, okay? And let's look at the side. You and your new customers on the right hand side brought in new business, brought in new customers that activated trading packages, okay? So we have a 5,000 customer, we have a 10,000 customer, we have a 30,000 customer. So in total, guys, we have how much? We have 45. So the points this side is 45,000. So the new binary points for the week, in order for the company to determine how much they are paying you, they look at the side that has contributed the least amount of points, which is the right hand side, sorry, all right? And then because the left is still strong, it has 160,000 points. So when they look at the side that contributed the least amount of points, it will be the right, okay? And then 10% for the new week of 45,000 will be 4,500, which now will be your binary for the week. Okay, so for the week, in terms of sales, if you're looking at how much does the company pay based on the production of the week, when we are looking at what was brought in, the new binary is 4,500. Of course, there's also referrals in case some of these clients you directly referred, you've also earned an additional 10% on the activated packages, etc., etc.